Hello my people, today I want to talk about gambling or betting addiction. I saw a post somewhere and I've decided to talk about it. Number one thing with gambling, once you're addicted to gambling, that is irresponsible gambling. It's hard or next to impossible for you to stop. You find yourself losing a lot of money, but you're not ready to quit gambling. One thing that makes you continue gambling is you have that thing in mind that you want to recover all the money that you have lost. If you're an addict of gambling and you want to stop, it must come from you and not anyone else. No matter how many people advise you to stop, you'll imagine that they don't want you to prosper, like people want you to become rich. You'll just have those negative feelings that people don't want you to prosper. One thing you should know is that gambling can never make you rich, especially if you have a history of always losing, like you have never had luck of winning, and you have to keep pumping money in those betting firms. Who is benefiting? Those betting firms are the ones who are benefiting. Gambling is more of luck. I don't think there is somebody who has fixed matches, as they call it, like fixed matches. There is nothing like fixed matches. The probability of winning a match, you can't say it's 100% or 50%. It's unpredictable. Gambling is so unpredictable. Let me use an example of a football match. There is this team which is on top of the table playing with a team that's number 17 or even number 15. So you in your mind, you have that mentality that because this team is leading in the table, it's likely to beat this other team that is in number 10. And when you place a bet for this team that is number 1 on the table, in your mind you'll feel like because they're first on the table, they're likely to beat other team. Things may change, they may draw, the other team may beat them. It's unpredictable. Like gambling is just pure luck, and it's good for you to be able to control yourself. Don't let yourself to be an addict of gambling at all costs. In connection to that, let me read you a post that I saw. I've lost more than 2 million since 2018 when I started with betting. Ikafungwa, nikiingia kwa odibets. Till now nataka kuacha. Naacha wiki moja, tena narudi. Sijui niache aje yake. This week, nime lose 30k. Virtuals ndio huu ni kula advice. This person started betting in 2018 and now we are in 2023, and the total amount of money that he has lost at the moment stands at 2 million. Like this person has been betting since 2018 till now. Imagine someone losing 30,000 within a week. That means that person has a lot of money to waste, because you can't play with 30,000 if you don't have it. It means this person has this money. No wonder he or she is playing with it just by betting. And the worst part, virtual games are so tricky because, virtual games, your money goes within seconds. Like within the blink of an eye, your money can disappear because the results are instant. It's not like the normal match which takes 90 plus minutes. Virtuals are so dangerous. In these virtual bettings, there are teams which play for 30 rounds. Maybe for round 1, team A will win. Just because she loses or he loses, he has that mentality that let me try again. Betting is something that makes you feel like when you lose, there is a way that it makes you want to try again to see if you will win, and so on and so forth. So in betting or gambling, ensure that you're just playing with the extra money and you're playing with money that you're ready to lose. Don't bet so that you can become rich or you can multiply the money. Maybe you don't have enough money for rent. You want to gamble with it so that you can get the full rent. It's better to borrow that money instead of gambling. Gambling is so unpredictable. Like it's just a matter of luck. There is no specific formula for winning. As much as you can Google the different methods of winning, you won't win. Those people are just writing the articles for money. Everybody's after money. Everybody's trying to eat. Even if you follow the tips and tricks that people in the internet give, those people are just writing articles so that they can have viewers like you who can be easily lured and get money. These virtuals, including that aviator, the aviator that pilot flies, that is even dangerous because In one round you can get like the money will double itself by 20, but the next round 1 second elapses, the pilot flies away. Like the pilot, I don't know, it just normally says flew away. In connection to that, let me read you the comments that people replied to that person who had bet and lost a total of 2 million in a span of maybe 5 years. So this is the first comment. Just said it. It is in the system already, like drugs. The driving force is this one ni rahisi, lazima nitashinda pesa zangu zirudi. Then even radio stations, sports analysts, they are partly to blame for misleading folks. Unasikiza vile anachambua, you follow him, then think alone. Way forward. Just find the courage, delete those apps in your phone. Don't even listen to those games. Avoid watching as part of your healing process. Make use of that money into something constructive. It's better even for you to go for a holiday than gambling. Then, I don't want to blame the radio presenters or anyone who promotes, or any celebrity who promotes betting. It's for you to use your own common sense. You have your own brain. You have your own reasoning. You can't just say that you're betting because a celebrity is marketing a certain betting company. In the recent World Cup in Qatar, we saw some celebrities being sponsored to go and watch those matches in Qatar. You as a gambler who bets every day with your money, did anybody approach you to take you to watch the game? The only people who are sponsored for World Cup matches are the celebrities who promote the betting companies. But for you who bet every day, like you dedicate your money that you must bet, and the moment you bet you lose, like nobody will sponsor you outside the country to take you to watch any match. Yet you've been there faithfully losing your 100,000 even monthly or even annually. So don't avoid following things because you're seeing celebrities marketing it. As much as everyone is wearing this shirt or this hoodie promoting this betting company, it's for you to use your own brain. I can't blame any celebrity for marketing a betting company. That's their job. Been approached by those betting firms for them to market their betting firms. So anything that you see anyone doing, make sure you use your own brain and make a judgment by your own self. Don't let someone's way of life influence your decision making. First, achana na simu Android kabisa. Tafuta mulika mwizi. Tell your heart hutabet tena. Don't try to recover lost money. That's where every addict of betting and gambling goes wrong. You have that heart of, I want to recover my money back, which is next to impossible. So if you can, just look for analog phone, give your friend your smartphone or even your laptop in the process of recovering from being an addict of betting. Another comment. Advise this guy to do away with the smartphone and use button phone for communication only. There is change. Yeah, that's just like the previous comment. You can try doing away with your smartphone. Just give someone you trust, your either family or friend, your phone and your computer or even your laptop to stay with them for a week. Once you have this analog phone, it will be possible for you to think of betting. Just do for something creative that you can do. Another comment. The reason you're losing is because you're trying to recover your lost cash. Out of 1 billion people, only 500 people have succeeded in gambling. Well, imagine what's the ratio of 500? What's the ratio of 500 to 1 billion? That doesn't reach even a million. You can try to do the math, like the ratio of the people who succeed in gambling and those who don't succeed, and you'll find that it's such a small number, very small. I've been asking myself why betting companies are so many, but mega jackpot winners can take even 6 months, yet we have daily placements. Ask yourself and do the math. Ask yourself, when was the last time that mega jackpots were won, even if it's mid jackpot or the main jackpot, the weekly one. Then jana pekee Chelsea imeenda na tuki zangu na bado na analyze bet ingine hapa moto nione kama nitaregesha za jana. This is the mentality that makes you to be addicted more to gambling. You want to recover lost money, like the money that you lost yesterday, you want to recover it today, which is likely not to happen. The addiction to betting comes when you try to recover lost money and you end up losing more. Just bet for fun and just spend what you're comfortable to lose. enda Lokichogio road trip ya 1 week na uache simu Kanero. I think it can cost you less than 30k na utakuwa umeenjoy nature na that ride. You can take yourself to a holiday and enjoy yourself and just relax from the normal gambling life that you are used to, that you're enslaved yourself in. I just realized that betting is stimulated by idleness, greediness. Since I kept myself busy, it's now 6 months kama sijabet. So once you're idle, just find something important you can do so that you can stop betting. And then avoid greediness. Be contented with what you have. Actually, everyone is in. Kwanza mwenye ananyamaza mkiongelea betting is either anakazia game ama kimemaramba. Quite funny. Just practice the act of being stingy. Control yourself. Life without betting is sweet. If you must bet, then use money that if you lose, you won't regret. Always bet with what you can afford to lose. If you have lost 2 million in betting, that means you are already a millionaire. So, ni millions gani unatafuta na shortcuts? It's very true. Imagine if you can accumulate 2 million in 5 years. 5 years is not a lot of time. In 5 years, if you can accumulate 2 million, that means that you're a millionaire because you've managed to lose 2 million. If you are addicted to gambling, just sit yourself down, compare the money that you've won in that betting firm against the money that you've lost. You'll find that there is high chances that you've lost more money compared to the money that you've won. If you have never had luck with gambling and you are complaining like this person, you are an addict and you should stop gambling immediately. There are some people who are so lucky with gambling. For them, they can continue gambling at whatever cost. But for those of you or for those of us who are not lucky in gambling, just avoid gambling like nobody's business. Treat it as something bad, treat it as something evil, treat it as something that can harm you. Just equate gambling to losing. One thing in gambling, as much as you can be warned to stop it or how many advices you receive, you won't stop once you're addicted. It should come from you. If you have been losing, just decide you want to quit and try something new. Thank you for your time and all the best as you try to stop gambling.